Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video I will be sharing my top 5, yes that's right, my top 5 favorite Sigma Beauty makeup brushes. So if you don't already know, I am a huge fan of Sigma Beauty. They have some of the best makeup brushes. So I wanted to narrow down my favorite makeup brushes to just 5 so you guys can see what are my holy grail go-to everyday makeup application brushes from Sigma. So I have 4 face brushes and 1 eye brush. And believe me when I say it was so hard picking out only 5 makeup brushes. I have so many brushes from Sigma that I love. So I wanted to narrow it down, like I said, to just 5 brushes, and I am here today to share them with you guys. So also letting you guys know that today's video is also a collab with my girl Jasmine here on YouTube. I have collabed with Jasmine quite a few times already, so I'm pretty sure some of you already know who Jasmine is. If you don't, she goes by Jasmine Airedale here on YouTube. She is fabulous, you guys. You guys have to check out her channel, and I'm really interested to seeing what her top 5 favorite brushes are as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this video because I feel like I just ramble on and on and on and on and on in my intros. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So as I mentioned, I only have 4 face brushes and 1 eye brush. I narrowed it down to only 1 eye brush because this brush is what I use every single day if I'm applying any type of eyeshadow. I always use this brush. I always go to this brush. It's always the first thing that I see on my vanity. I have so many of this one particular brush that it is crazy. It's kind of crazy and kind of scary that I have quite a few of these same brushes that I'm about to share with you. So the one and only eye brush that I love so much that I have more than just one, I probably have like 5 of these same brushes, is the Sigma E40. This is a blending brush. I use this for the crease to blend out my eyeshadow. I also use it for an all over lid shade because it can do more than one job, you guys. You don't have to necessarily use this brush just to blend out your shadow. If you want to use something that goes on top of your lid, you can use it as that as well. But yeah, it's in a circular shape, but it goes out in a V. So it kind of goes out like that, which allows your shadow to blend so beautifully, you guys. It is just the perfect blending brush. I just can't get enough of this brush. I highly recommend the E40 for those who are just beginning in makeup and you are not sure of what eye brush to use. A good blending brush is really good to start out with. So the Sigma E40 is what you need in your life. Next brushes are for my face. So I want to start off with a highlighting brush. And I washed a couple of these brushes. This is one of them that I washed. So the bristles may look a little clumpy because they're still kind of damp. I didn't want to show you guys some dirty brushes on this video because I am known for doing that. So I went ahead and washed the brushes before I filmed this video. But yeah, this is the highlighter brush. It is a Fan F90 brush. I use this to obviously highlight the high points of my cheekbones. Sometimes I use it to highlight my nose, and sometimes I use it to highlight my forehead, but mostly I use it to highlight the high points of my cheeks, and it is bomb. A lot of you have been asking me what brush this was. I have used this in quite a few of my makeup tutorials in the past, and a lot of you kept asking me what brush is that. So it is the F90. It is huge and it's very, very fluffy too. So it is going to pick up quite a bit of highlight, so you're going to want to be very careful with this brush because it does pick up a lot of highlight, and since it's so big, you're going to get a lot of product on your face, but who doesn't like a lot of highlight? So yeah, if you want a good feathery fluffy fan brush, F90 is what you need in your life. Alright, the next brush I want to talk about is a brush that I use to apply a stick foundation. And sometimes I use it to apply my liquid foundations, but mostly with a stick foundation because it's so dense. And that is the Kabuki what is this? The Sigma round Kabuki brush, and it is the F82. It is the perfect brush to use if you're applying a stick foundation, or even if you're applying like liquid, not liquid, but stick contour, stick highlight. This brush is really, really good for that. And I know you can use it for so many other things, but I just personally like using it for a stick foundation. Love. All right, next I have the Sigma Soft Angled Contour Brush, and it is the F23. So as you can see, this brush has a little slant to it. So this is the brush that I use to contour or bronze up my face. Not only do I use it for contour or bronzer, I also sometimes use it for blush because it's so fluffy. You can actually use it for a blush, or if you want to use it as a highlighter brush as well, you can just kind of stroke on your highlight with it like that. You can use these brushes in so many ways. There's never just one way to use a makeup brush. There's so many ways, like it's endless. But for this brush, I pretty much use it mostly for contouring or bronzing my face. But like I said, you can use it to apply your blush or your highlighter or whatever you want on your face. And I just like how it's slanted, how it's so fluffy, and it is so good. All right, and the very last brush that I'm sharing for this video is the Sigma Tapered Kabuki brush, and it may look a little cray-cray right now because this is also one of the brushes that I washed before this video. So the bristles are still kind of damp and they are still kind of just kind of choppy looking, but this brush is so fluffy and so soft. I use this brush to pack on my setting powder under my eyes, but it does a really good job with blending out that concealer. I have used it for a concealer a couple of times, but I personally like using this for setting powder because it just sets the powder under my eyes so nicely. It does not get messy, and you guys see me use this brush all the time in my makeup tutorials. It's always dirty because I use it so much, but I just can't steer away from this brush because it's so good, and it just packs on that setting powder so flawlessly. So yeah, I just said so many times. Yeah, I think that is everything I have for this video. Make sure you guys check out Jasmine's video as well. Like I said, she is also mentioning her top 5 Sigma beauty brushes as well in her video, so make sure you check her out and make sure you subscribe to her channel if you're not subscribed. But yeah, I think that is everything I have for this video. Make sure you guys thumbs it up if you loved it. You guys know the drill. And if you're not subscribed, what are you doing with your life? Go ahead and subscribe. I will have my subscribe link down below in my description. It's the very first link down there. Just click it, subscribe, and you will never miss an upload from me. So yeah, I think that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.